Greetings gastronauts, this is KeefCooks, I'm Keef, and today I'm going to do something really tasty, really easy and really chocolatey. I'm going to make chocolate chip cookies, oh yeah. So I started thinking about doing these a few weeks ago when we were having a clear out of one of our cupboards, and there were like 500,000 half-used bars of chocolate. But it turns out they're all the wrong kind of chocolate. They're all really dark, like 70 to 84% cocoa. It's great for some cooking purposes, but not for chocolate chip cookies, for which you need milk chocolate. So I've been and bought some milk chocolate chips, and our stash of dark chocolate remains untouched. Hey ho. I can see a chocolate cake in the future. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, share, subscribe, etc. And let's get on with it. Chocolate chip cookies. Right, so this quantity of ingredients will make about 12 chocolate chip cookies. So I've got 300 grams of plain all-purpose flour. I've got 125 grams of light brown soft sugar and 100 grams of white sugar. It should be caster sugar or, powdered sugar, but I haven't got any, so I'm using granulated sugar. I'm sure that'll be okay. And 150 grams of unsalted butter. Also, a whole egg and the yolk of another egg, and a pinch of salt, half a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda, and what's the other thing? Chocolate chips. Yeah, so 300 grams of chocolate chips. These bags are 100 grams each. So this one, the Tesco own brand one, was quite expensive. It's about £1.84. So I declined to get 3 of those. I got these cheaper ones as well. So these are 89p, and I'm sure they'll be wonderful. So 2 of those as well. So first thing to do is chop your butter into little bits and then chuck it in a saucepan and melt it on low heat. And cutting the butter into small chunks means they'll melt faster. Now the butter's all melted, so I'm going to whisk it into the 2 sugars, but we'll just get the sugars mixed together first. And there we go. I remember my mother when she made cakes, it was always a case of warming the butter on the hearth. We had a coal fire, so just warming it in front of that. Obviously we didn't have a microwave, and but I don't know why she never melted it on the cooker, but she didn't. Anyway, and that hot butter is going to help the sugar to dissolve, especially the granulated bit. Now we'll mix in the vanilla. 2 teaspoons I said, didn't I? Yum. 1, 2. And the eggs. 1 whole egg. And 1 egg yolk. These are cold eggs, by the way. They've been in the fridge. There we go. Plop. Okay, whiz that all together till it's all nice and creamy. I'm just going to open my chocolate chip bags. Have a little taste. That one's okay. That's alright. Now let's try the cheapy ones. Yeah, they're okay. They're fine. The Tesco ones are better, but be more than twice the price that they should be. Now we'll finish off the mixture. So I've got my flour, and I'll add my pinch of salt and a half teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda. Give those a quick mix, and then we'll stir in the sugar and egg, butter, whatever, the stuff that's in this bowl. and keep on mixing it till it's all combined in a nice smooth batter. It's actually quite stiff, quite dry. And I'm wishing I'd dug out the stand mixer to do this, but I didn't, so you know, build up those muscles. Right, now let's mix in the chocolate chips. Whoa. Okay, we're ready to make the cookies and cook them. So you want your oven heating to 150 degrees Celsius for a fan oven or convection oven. That's 170 for a conventional one, and that's gas 3. Now, sadly, our big oven is broken, so I can't use it. So I'm doing it in the air fryer convection oven thing. And I'll probably need to do 3 batches because it's only little. So I've got the baking sheet, I've lined it with greaseproof paper, and you want a 1/4 cup. This is American size. 1/4 cup is 60 ml. Fill it with the dough. And put them on the tray, and as they bake they will collapse and spread out. So leave plenty of room between them. And we bake them for 15 minutes. Okay, while the first batch is baking away, I've portioned up the rest of the dough. So I've got 5, 10, 11 and a half extra, plus those 5. So that's, and the great thing about this recipe is you can freeze these if you want at this stage. And then anytime you fancy some freshly baked chocolate chip cookies, you just unfreeze them and bake them. Oh yeah. And I think I might do that. I'll bake this second batch of 5 and I'll freeze the rest of them. Yeah. Alright, time's up. Let's get them out. Ooh, look at those. Soft. I'll let them cool a little bit before I take them off there and put them onto the wire rack to cool down. Okay, they've had 10 minutes or so to cool down, so they look great. They look actually like chocolate chip cookies. Oh, not taste test time yet. Okay, now it's taste test time. And I already know what these are like. They are perfect, absolutely delicious. Everything a chocolate chip cookie should be. So I'm very pleased with those. Yeah, some crunch, some chew, and some chocolate. What more do you want? Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you next time.